English phrasal verbs in use, a la Han Chun Xian. On December 2023. Let's get this started with, okay? Finally, we're gonna use PPT on the phone. Yes, here we go. Let's start with learning about phrasal verbs. Now, firstly, we're gonna talk about the basics. I'm basing it on a book called English in Phrasal Verbs. So, not all of this is mine. The photos here are of theirs. Now, what are phrasal verbs? Now, as you can already see, a phrasal verb is basically just a verb and a participle. And you know these verbs. Of course, there is verbs like actions like I will tase you, or I will box you, or I will handshake with, no, that's a noun. I will highlight you. Yeah, whatever. And then the participle is basically just this word that comes afterward. You know these as prepositions, and sometimes like these words, about, around, at, away, back, down, for, in, like all of these are one of the most common participles that are used in phrasal verbs. They're basically prepositions and participles. Now, for example, like let's just say you have the word look and then round, and to be more specific, around. Look around, it means you're looking around like 360 degrees everywhere, or you're going over something. Like this word, let me choose this word. Oh my gosh, it's so sick. This word and this word. You're basically doing go over. You're going over something. That's how you use phrasal verbs. They're verbs that are done in a phrase. Kind of like adverbs, to be honest. And then you say like make up. That means you're like making up with someone. Like you just made a fight and then you're like, okay, we agree to peace. And those are just the basics ones. There are more phrasal verbs in the world, but for now I'm just gonna leave that there. Now, next thing, what do I need to know about phrasal verbs? Now here are some examples. Like you basically need to know about grammar here. Eat out. You basically can't have an object that is after, like eat out at a restaurant. Sure, that makes sense. Like eat out and at a restaurant. Like you can't say like I had eat at restaurant out. You can't say that. So you just have to say the object after you say eat out. You could put in an at, but after that there's nothing here. Note that STH means something and SB means somebody. Not anymore, you aren't. Now, bring back something or bring something back. You always have to put a something there. Like, bring back something. You cannot be a human object. Like, I bring back my sister. Unless this is the Matrix, that will not work out. So you need, like, a non-human verb. Object. Like, bring back a pig or bring the pig back. Like that. That makes sense. And then ask somebody out or ask somebody out. You cannot, like, ask your cat out. That would be weird unless you're Garfield, apparently. And somebody, it has to be a human object. Of course, there are some people say that there are exceptions to this, but generally, there are no exceptions to this. Like, you have to ask someone out. Ask your friend out. Ask your colleague out. Ask your new BFF out. Like, all those people can do it. Now, the next one here, look after, can be both an object that's anything. You can like look after the sun, apparently. According to grammar, nothing's impossible. You can look after the library. You can look after yourself. You can look after the mirror. You can even look after the cat who's right now staring at me, trying to beg me with cute eyes for food. And then ring somebody back. This basically means you're calling someone back. Like, they're all like, hey, I'll ring you back. Sorry, not now. Like, this happened to me recently when a teammate is all like, hey, you need to send me the music. And I'm like, not now. I'm teaching a class right now. Yeah, that was great. That was such a good thing. And then ring somebody back. Of course, that would be great. Ring someone back. And the next thing I'm going to have to say is look after somebody or something. Oh yeah, also you can't say you ring something back because you can't call an inanimate object unless cats can ring phones. Then that's a different idea. Now, look after somebody or look after something. Well, here we are. You're looking after somebody or looking after something. Well, this is just basically the same thing, except here you're just looking at them, not taking care of them. Now, last thing I'm going to have to say is drop off somebody or something, or drop something or somebody off. You can drop something off, and it doesn't really mean drop them. It means like pick them up and put them somewhere else. Like you're dropping off your kid from your school, and that kind of stuff. And that's pretty much all I have to say for now. So that's the basics of phrasal verbs, and I'll see you guys soon.